Hello dear students, welcome. This is set 3 from Tennyson's famous poem Ulysses. This set also contains 30 important MCQs. For set 1 and 2, visit the channel or follow the links provided below. Now let's get started. Question number 61. Ulysses was the king of the options are Sparta, Troy, Argos, Ithaca. Ulysses was actually the king of Ithaca, a rocky island in the Ionian Sea in Greece, and he was the most prominent of the Greek heroes who took part in the Trojan War. So the right option is D. Ulysses was the king of Ithaca, a rocky island. Next, question number 62. That hoard and sleep and feed and know not me. Here that resemble, the options are heroes, animals, boys, cowards. Actually here Ulysses describes his subjects or the people of Ithaca who only hoard and sleep and feed, that is their lifestyle or way of life resembles animals. So the right option is B, because the people of Ithaca were uncivilized, resembling animals. So the right option is B. Next, question number 63. The appearance of the rainy Hyades indicates, the options are rain, storm, heavy rain, hail. Rainy Hyades is actually a group or constellation of 7 stars, and their appearance in the sky indicates heavy rain and storm. That's why the rainy Hyades are also called rainers. So the right option is C, heavy rain. Next, question number 64. Ulysses is the dash form of Odysseus. Ulysses was the king of Ithaca, and Ulysses is also the hero of Homer's great epic Odyssey. And Odysseus is the Greek term, and Ulysses is the Latin or Roman term. So Ulysses is the Latin form of Odysseus. So the right option is B, Latin. Latin Ulysses equal to Greek Odysseus. Next, question number 65. In Ulysses, savage race refers to the people of, the options are England, Troy, Ithaca, Sparta. And savage race refers to the people of Ithaca, obviously, because Ulysses describes his subjects or the people of Ithaca as I mete and dole unequal laws unto a savage race, that hoard and sleep and feed and know not me. So savage race refers to the people of Ithaca. So the right option is C, Ithaca. Next, question number 66. And know not me. Here the knowledge is about the speaker's adventurous passion, own identity, rank of an ambitious ruler, heroism. This is the statement made by Ulysses. Ulysses says, I mete and dole unequal laws unto a savage race, that hoard and sleep and feed and know not me. So here the knowledge is about the speaker's adventurous passion, because Ulysses is fond of adventure and action, but his people or the people of Ithaca are unaware or are unable to understand his adventurous passion. So the right option is A. Next, 67. As though to breathe or dash. The options are life, love, boys, adventure. The lines are as though to breathe or life, life piled on life were all too little. So the right option is A, life. Next, question number 68. I am become a name. Here the speaker speaks of the options are knowledge, fame, old age, friendship. And here the speaker is none but Ulysses, and by the expression I am become a name, Ulysses means to say that he has become famous, because Ulysses means the man of action and adventure. So Ulysses has become famous. So here the speaker Ulysses speaks of his fame or popularity. So the right option is B. Next, question number 69. Among these barren cracks, here the speaker describes the options are Sparta, Troy, Argos, Ithaca. And here Ulysses describes his kingdom Ithaca. And he says, it little profits that an idle king by this still hearth among these barren cracks. So here barren cracks refers to obviously the infertile rocky island Ithaca. So the right option is D. Ithaca, kingdom of Ulysses. Next, question number 70. Ulysses drank delight of, the options are domestic life, battle, kingship, household gods. And the line is, and drank delight of battle with my peers. So the right option is B. Battle. Next, question number 71. Tennyson died in, the options are 1892, 1890, 1893, 1891. We know the lifespan of Tennyson. Tennyson was born in 1809 and he died in 1892. So the right option is A. 1892. Next, question number 72. Ulysses compares all experience to A or N. The options are window, arts, life, journey. And the line is, yet all experience is an arts wherethrough glimpse that untravelled world. So the right option is B. Arts. Next, question number 73. To whom I leave the scepter. Rhetorically, this is A or N. The options are litotes, metonymy, pan, periphrasis. Periphrasis we know. Periphrasis or circumlocution. Something is said or expressed in a roundabout way instead of being plainly stated. For example, the light militia of the lower sky, that is the sylph, or the eye of heaven, that is the sun. And pan, dual meanings under the unity of sound. For example, when husband dies, a woman pines for a second. And metonymy, in a metonymy, the name of one thing is substituted for that of another. And litotes, in a litotes, a strong affirmation is made by denying the contrary. And here, to whom I leave the scepter. Here, scepter means royal authority or kingship. So, scepter is the symbol of kingship. So this is an example of metonymy, and it belongs to the subcategory of symbol for the thing symbolized. So the right option is B. Metonymy. Next, 74. Ulysses reached home after dash years after he had left home for Troy. We know that Ulysses was the most prominent of the Greek heroes who took part in the Trojan War. Ulysses fought for 10 years and his return journey lasted for 10 years more. Hence, he reached home 20 years after he had left home for Troy. So the right option is A. 20 years. Next, question number 75. The deep moans round with many voices. Here the speaker describes, the options are the sky, Ithaca, the sea, the moon. And here deep refers to obviously the deep sea. So the right option is C. Next, question number 76. Subdue them to the useful and the dash. The options are good, best, just, desired. Line is subdue them to the useful and the good. So the right option is A, good. Next, question number 77. He works his work, I mine. And this is the most important line from Ulysses. And here we find two different kinds of works. That is the work on the part of Ulysses and also on the part of his son Telemachus. Two different kinds of works. One is adventurous and another, that is Telemachus, is a homekeeping youth. So here we find two contradictory ideas are placed together in a balanced form for the sake of emphasis. And this line emphasizes two different kinds of works. So the right option is A, antithesis. He works his work, I mine. Two different kinds of works. Likewise, united we stand, divided we fall. Man makes the town, God makes the country. To err is human, to forgive divine. So the right option is A, antithesis. Next, question number 78. For some 3 sons to stow and hoard myself. Here 3 sons indicate, obviously 3 sons indicate 3 years. So the right option is C, 3 years. Next, question number 79. There lies the port, the vessel puffs her sail. Here the sense which dominates is, obviously the sense dominating is sight, because we can visualize the vessel. So the right option is D, sight. Next, question number 80. Little remains. Here the speaker means the options are Troy, mariners, boys, life. And the complete lines are life piled on life were all too little, and of one to me little remains. So here the speaker, Ulysses, speaks of his own life, of which little remains. So the right option is D. Next, question number 81. Far on the ringing plains, the place was far from, and the place means obviously Troy, and Troy was far from Greece, or far from Ithaca, kingdom of Ulysses. Troy was far from Ithaca or Greece. So the right option is C, Greece. Next, question number 82. Much have I seen and known. Rhetorically, this line is A or N. The options are litotes, inversion, pun, periphrasis. Periphrasis is also called circumlocution, in which an idea is expressed in a roundabout way instead of being plainly stated. For example, the eye of heaven, that is the sun, or shepherds of people, that is kings or rulers. And pun, dual meanings under the unity of sound. In a hyperbaton or inversion, there is an inversion of the regular grammatical order of words to secure or provide emphasis. For example, 10,000 saw I at a glance. Much have I travelled in the realms of gold. And litotes, in a litotes, a strong affirmation is made by denying the contrary. He is a citizen of no mean city. The man is no fool. And the line, much have I seen and known, and here the grammatical order is inversed, because according to normal grammatical order, the line should be I have seen and known much. But here the order is inversed. So this is an example of inversion. Next, 83. Whom we know. Here the speaker means the options are Paris, Telemachus, Achilles, Hector. And here Ulysses speaks. Achilles was the great Greek hero in the Trojan War in Homer's Iliad. He was the son of Peleus and Thetis. He slew the Trojan prince Hector and was slain by Paris. And Ulysses mentions Achilles in order to meet him after he reaches the Happy Isles. So the right option is C, Achilles, because here Ulysses speaks of Achilles. Next, question number 84. Moved the earth and heaven. Here earth refers to obviously the earth means the inhabitants of Troy, that is the Trojan, and heaven refers to the gods who took part in the Trojan War against the Greeks. So the right option is A, the Trojans. Next, question number 85. I am a part of all that I have made. Here all refer or refers to. Obviously, all refers to the experiences gained or confronted by Ulysses. So the right option is D, experience. Because Ulysses is the part of all the experiences he has gathered. So the right option is D. Next, question number 86. I am become a name. This is an instance of the options are metaphor, inversion, epigram, zeugma. Zeugma, we know, two nouns are connected by a single verb, although each of them requires a separate one. And epigram, in an epigram, there is a shocking contradiction in the apparent meaning of the language or expression used, but there is an inner significance. An inversion, in an inversion, the grammatical order of words is inversed, and metaphor, in a metaphor, there is an implied comparison. And here, I am become a name. This line contains a shocking contradiction, because how a person can become a name. But the inner meaning suggests that Ulysses has become famous due to his adventurous spirit and passion. So the line is apparently shocking but having an inner significance. So this is an example of epigram. The right option is B, epigram. Next, question number 87. What is rainy Hyades? The options are a group of 7 stars which rise with the sun in winter, a group of 7 stars which rise with the sun in autumn, a group of 7 stars which rise with the sun in spring, a group of 7 stars which rise with the sun in summer. And this question was selected in 2016 in SLST 11-12 level. Rainy Hyades is actually a group of 7 stars or a constellation, and their rising in the sky indicates heavy storm and rain. That's why they are also called rainers, and they appear with the sun in spring. So the right option is C, because rainy Hyades is actually a group of 7 stars which rise with the sun in spring season. So the right option is C. Next, question number 88. To strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield. This line is an instance of the options are climax, ascendaton, hyperbaton, litotes. And here in this line, we find a series of ideas is presented in an ascending order of importance. To strive, then to seek, then to find, then not to yield. Likewise, I came, I saw, I conquered. So the right option is A, climax, because here a series of ideas is presented in an ascending order of importance, so that the most important one comes last, and the most important one is not to yield. And the line also explores the Victorian spirit or quest for travel and adventure. So the right option is A. Next, 89. Ulysses took part in the options are Norman Conquest, Trojan War, Battle of Waterloo, 100 Years' War. And we know Ulysses took part in the Trojan War, which lasted for 10 years. So the right option is B, Trojan War. Next, last one, question number 90. Whose margin fits? Here the speaker refers to, obviously, here Ulysses refers to the world till to be visited or travelled. So the right option is C, the world still to be visited. So completed.